making this 3-ingredient peanut butter candy, chocolate chips, white chocolate, and peanut butter. And what I'm going to do is, I had this left over from dipping my peanut butter candies, my peanut butter cream cheese candies. Oh my goodness, guys, those are so delicious. Go check out the recipe. Go check out the video above. All right. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my peanut butter in here so I don't burn my chocolate, to kind of cool my peanut butter down, or cool my chocolate down. And then I'm gonna melt it all together. Okay. Oh. Okay, there's my chocolate chips and my almond bark. Ow! Man, that hurt. Okay. Now we're gonna go melt this all together. Okay. Okay, I have a really big mess, don't I? Oh my goodness. How many people are gonna spaz out about my mess? Do we want to take bets, guys, on how many? Okay, comment below. Let me know how many comments are gonna spaz out about my mess. Then I'll count them and let you know in another video. How's that, dear? Do you ever feel your personal space is being invaded? My bowl is still hot. I'm just gonna let the residual heat finish melting it. This is the fun part. Oh! See what I did? Oops.
You at least put a tiny little bit.
I am interrupting to let you know we are having our Black Friday sale right now, guys, up to 50% off. 50% off on our ebooks, 40% off on our print books. If you want easy recipes to get you in and out of the kitchen quick, that your family will love, grab our cookbooks. Black Friday and Mother's Day are our two big sale days. They don't go lower than that most of the time. Be sure to pick them up now. The link is in the description below at livingonadime.com. These are just silicone molds. Now this mold, this mold is a little bit of a stiffer mold, so I don't know if this one's gonna do that well. So I'm gonna try, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna test that one and see. I'm not sure if that one's gonna do it. Now see, these are really flexible. See how flexible? And I just got these at thrift stores, but Walmart, Amazon has them. I'll link them in the description below. Ooh, and if you wanted to get really cute, you could put some sprinkles down in there, too. Okay, dear, I gotta get really cute here. Where's my sprinkles? Can you open those up, please?
Take the top off like that.
Okay, so let's just see. Oops, that's too many. Well, that's way too many.
So you make it look like decorations on the tree?
Yeah, wouldn't they look like decorations, do you think?
I'm thinking possibly.
That's what I'm thinking. We're on the same vibe, honey. You guys, you're watching it live happening. Tara testing a new recipe. Just comes up with in my head, and in my head just says, you gotta test this, Tara. And I'm like, but do I test this? And it's like, yes, you gotta test this, Tara. Okay, now you wanna shake it like that and get it all evened out.
Use waffles?
No, it's little chocolate bars.
Oh.
See? Doesn't that look like a little chocolate bar?
Yeah. Looks like some kind of emoji as it's going in there.
It's peanut butter and chocolate, dear. Does it bring back our toilet paper test?
Ew.
When we tested the best toilet papers, the most cost-effective toilet papers.
Yep.
On my other channel, Living on a Dime to Grow Rich, we actually tested to see which toilet papers were the cheapest.
Oh,
All right, so I have some
Brody.
peanut butter with some hot chocolate mix because I couldn't find my cocoa. And I left in the mini marshmallows so it would simulate corn.
Ew.
And we're going to test on Michael's arm like we did last time.
What? I didn't sign up for this.
So here we go, a nice little healthy
Oh,
plop
gross.
there. I got it nice and worked in. The first one here is Costco. Okay, now I have 4 sheets. I'm gonna test 4 sheets to start with, okay?
Oh, get it off.
Costco.
Get it off.
Ooh, actually no tearage is happening. No tearage.
Oh, that's
Okay.
disgusting looking. I'm sorry.
Then you go again,
I really did not.
and then one more time. I would say Costco did a pretty good job. There's a little bit of lint left. You can see the lint there. Little linty, but we got a very firm wipe with 4 sheets from Costco. Okay, where'd my trash can go? I lost
How
my
did
trash
I get
can.
to be the poop model? Come on.
Okay. My next mold, and I really like these sprinkles. Should I do these sprinkles or should I do something else? Let's see.
Oh my.
Which ones should I do? I guess I'll just do these. And what I do is, oops, well I guess that's not gonna work. Wrong side. And here Dave just swept ever so kindly for us. Tapping this just a little bit to get all the air bubbles out. See the air bubbles popping out? And we're gonna, you can put this in on a cookie sheet and put it in the fridge if you want, or freezer, and it will harden up quicker. Okay, now we're gonna let those set up. Okay, my candies are all set up. Let's see, do you think the sprinkles worked, dear? What do you think? Do you think it worked? I don't know. I don't know if I've never done this before.
Hopefully, hopefully.
Oh.
Kind of sunk it in. This would be better with transparent colored candy then, right? Is there
My
transparent
disappointment is immeasurable. Okay, let's look at the trees. Did the trees work?
candy? Oh, that was better. That was better. It worked. They're not very impressive. So this would be better to make the candy.
Okay, the little chocolate bars worked. And let's see if this, I don't know if this mold will unmold very well. Holy cow.
So this candy is
Okay.
at Tara Improv.
Yeah. Okay, well that mold didn't work.
And you didn't put any candies in that one, you just put the rest of the chocolate in there, right?
No, this is the chocolate and peanut butter.
Oh.
Okay, so how can I fix this situation? Okay, I know how I can fix this situation.
Put a little frosting. Okay, you can dip them in melted chocolate, and then you can sprinkle the doodads on top of that.
You're getting it! How many of these videos have you watched?
Just been married to a candy maker for over 30 years.
Oh man, okay, so I'm reusing some of my parchment here. And I'm gonna set my cookie thing on here. And then I'm going to retry something.
Because the issue was that the sprinkles were just buried in the candy. So they'll be nice and crunchy.
Yeah, they do be too crunchy. All right, so my little chocolate bars, my mini chocolate peanut butter bars turned out really good. Now we have my almond bark, and I'm adding a tablespoon of shortening just to get it a little bit thinner.
You're making happy chocolates.
Okay, so that's the better way to do it. Well, now you know how to save them.
No chocolate ever goes to waste.
No. And at the very worst, oh my goodness, you could just remelt it and use it for something else, or you could put it in hot cocoa. And we're gonna have a lot of hot cocoa with candy mistakes, aren't we?
Yeah.
See, my motto in life is adapt and overcome. Right?
Yep. Technically, you don't have to do anything if you just want chocolate, right?
Yep. Okay. I saved them, dear. I saved them. Okay, so here's one that's messed up. Gonna give it a try. If you love chocolate and peanut butter, Mike doesn't. If you love chocolate and peanut butter, these are delicious. I'm so glad I saved them. Now see, a disaster can turn into one of the prettiest successes.
Yes, it is very lovely.
Everybody asks her, how do you do this? How do you do this? I just keep going until I get something that works.
I think that's what most successful people do.
Yep. It is a fruit and nut bark recipe. Since it is Christmas, I'm gonna have more cherries and pistachios than everything else, and my bowl is not big enough. Oops.
Well, you know that's going to be good when the bowl's not big enough.
Okay, here we got our apricots and our green pumpkin seeds. And then we have our mixed nuts. Oh my goodness. This is going to be delicious. Add a little bit more green. Okay.
I assume you can vary what kind of fruits and nuts.
You can put whatever you want. You could do cranberries if you want. You could leave something out. You could add sunflower seeds. Leave any of the nuts that you want. Oh, doesn't that look festive?
It's very festive.
That looks festive. This bark is using leftover white chocolate. My favorite gnome spatula.
Merry Christmas, little Nomi.
Guys, it is our Black Friday sale right now. You can get all of our cookbooks and our price book for 40% off right now for our Black Friday sale. The link is in the description below if you want easy recipes to get you in and out of the kitchen quick that your family will love with inexpensive ingredients that everybody has on hand. Go check out our cookbooks. This is only one of 2 sales where this is the lowest price of the year. Go check it out in the description below, livingonadime.com. I'm just using a leftover from my orange peels. I don't waste parchment paper.
some orangey taste to it.
Actually, it might, and it would actually add some really good flavor.
So you'd have to add on the recipe. First, make candied orange peels.
You could put orange flavored extract in here. That would be really good. Or you could add orange zest. That would be really good. Or candied orange peels if you want. All of those would be really tasty in this. Okay. Here are my nut mixture. Yum. Okay, now I'm just patting this in here to get it to stick into the chocolate for sure. Okay, now we're gonna let this get hardened. You can put it in the fridge or just let it sit on the counter, either way. And then we'll come and show you what it looks like. Oh my goodness. Okay, that looks delicious. Let's see if it's set up. Okay, that's too darn tootin' cool.
So you're only going to have one piece of candy.
This is my diet candy, one piece.
Because it's got fruits and nuts, you know it's healthy.
Yes.
And there's no calories.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're just gonna break it up. Okay, this one doesn't have cherry, so I'm going to add the cherry to it. Here we go. Oh my goodness, that is so darn too good. 10 out of 10 once again. And double. Easy 4-ingredient peppermint bark. For this recipe, you need chocolate almond bark or candy coating, depending on where you buy it. It's called different things. You can also use a package of chocolate chips if you want. I like the candy coatings because they have this nice little container that I can just microwave and I don't have to dirty a bowl. Stir your candy coating to make sure that it's all melted. You're going to put 1 capful of peppermint extract. Stir it into your chocolate. Then you're going to pour your chocolate on your cookie sheet. Then you're going to spread it on your cookie sheet really thin. Then you're going to set this in the freezer and let it harden. While you're waiting for your chocolate to get hard, put your peppermint candies in a zip top bag and smash them. Then for your second layer, you're going to take your white chocolate or your white bark, stir in 1 capful of peppermint flavoring. Then you're going to pour for your next layer, spread it all around. Then take your crushed up peppermints, sprinkle them on top. Then put this in the freezer or let it set up until it's hardened. Then you're going to break it into pieces. And enjoy. Easy 2-ingredient cherry bark. You're going to melt white almond bark. These are great because they come with a little handy microwave tray that you can just do it right in here. Sometimes white chips are cheaper than the almond bark. So if so, you can just pour those in a measuring cup. Melt those down. Stir your candy coating to make sure that it's all melted. Then you're going to pour your almond bark and you're going to spread it around on your sheet. Then you're going to take chopped cherries and put them all over. Then you're going to put this in the freezer, or you can let it sit on the counter until it gets hard. Then you're going to break into pieces and enjoy. Easy Christmas sunshine bark. You're going to take your lemon drops and smash them with a hammer. Stir your candy coating to make sure that it's all melted. I like to add a capful of lemon flavoring, but you don't have to. Stir it around. People don't use lemon flavoring that often, so if you want to just use the lemon drops, that's totally fine. Then you're going to pour your almond bark. Spread it all over your cookie sheet, fairly thin. Then you're going to sprinkle your lemon drops all over the top and lightly press down. Then put this in the freezer or let it set up until it's hardened. Then you're going to break into pieces and enjoy. Chocolate that I'm melting, my almond bark, my wafers, whatever you want to call them. Now, this is a great recipe to use that little bit of chocolate that you have left over from dipping. All right, this is a fruit and nut bark recipe. Since it is Christmas, I'm gonna have more cherries and pistachios than everything else, and my bowl is not big enough. Oops.
Well, you know that's going to be good when the bowl's not big enough.
Okay, then we got our apricots and our green pumpkin seeds. And then we have our mixed nuts. Oh my goodness. This is going to be delicious. Add a little bit more green. Okay.
I assume you can vary what kind of fruits and nuts.
You can put whatever you want. You could do cranberries if you want. You could leave something out. You could add sunflower seeds. Leave any of the nuts that you want. Oh, doesn't that look festive?
It looks very festive.
That looks festive. Okay. Now I got my chocolate all melted. So we're gonna blop. You know what? We're gonna change. I was gonna do them in blobs, but let's just make it a bark and just break it up. I think that would be better, easier. Okay. Now, put all Doesn't that look delicious?
It's really good.
Okay, so now we're gonna let this all get hardened, and then we're gonna break it apart. You might go in and just tap it in there so that it gets all set up. Oh, yum.
Yum.
Okay, can you go sit?
Point at it. Thank you. Quick question. Is that enough chocolate to hold all that fruit and nuts together?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay, can you set that outside?
Yes.
Is a fruit and nut bark recipe. Since it is Christmas, I'm gonna have more cherries and pistachios than everything else, and my bowl is not big enough. Oops.
Wow, you know that's going to be good when the bowl's not big enough.
Okay, then we got our apricots and our green pumpkin seeds. And then we have our mixed nuts. Oh my goodness. This is going to be delicious. Add a little bit more green. Okay.
I assume you can vary what kind of fruits and nuts.
You can put whatever you want. You could do cranberries if you want. You could leave something out. You could add sunflower seeds. Leave any of the nuts that you want. Oh, doesn't that look festive?
It looks very festive.
That looks festive. Oh, this looks so good. Okay, and I don't even like chocolate. Okay, I do like chocolate, just I like white chocolate better, but...
You don't like chocolate.
Well, I mean, I like chocolate. It's just if I had a choice, I would pick white over. Okay, look at that. Oh.
Wow. And all the stray pieces, you just put them in a little bowl as chocolate covered nuts.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna try oh man, which piece do I? Does this one have? Let's see, which one do I try? Okay, I'll try this one.
These have lots of good
This one has. Well, this one doesn't have any cherries though. Here, I'll just take a cherry and add it to there. Okay, here we go. Okay, maybe I do like chocolate. Oh my goodness, I love dried fruit and nuts. That's a 10 out of 10.